What difference it says between success and failure? What is meant by that is that success and failure are mental labels that you attach. And so the master, she does not live, or he, does not live according to these mental labels where you go, wow, I am so successful, and then attach yourself to that idea, because it may turn into the opposite. Or you don't describe yourself as a failure or a success, because both are ways of identifying with a form in your mind. I'm a great success. I'm the best-selling author. Okay, what if 3 years from now nobody buys the book anymore? What happens to my sense of identity then? Well, I can still then cling to and then say, I once was a best-selling author. So deriving your identity from a conceptual sense of self, and very often success or failure is part of one's conceptual sense of self, and gives you your sense of who you are. It's a very limited sense of who you are. A conceptual identity, either as a successful person, and of course there's always a fear that it may not last. And of course it probably won't, because nothing lasts forever. So, successful person, precarious conceptual sense of self, and continuously you'll find the more successful you are, the more things come in that the conceptual image is being attacked. They're beginning to write about you in People magazine, or they're beginning to, so People is still quite benign, but there are other magazines that will tear you to pieces. And so you have to, your conceptual sense is very shaky. If your identity is derived from myself as the one who is successful. When many people want that, there's nothing wrong with achieving. The question is whether you need that to give you an enhanced identity, or whether you simply enjoy the play of form in this world, and you contribute, but there's no self-identification in a conceptual way, and that is great freedom. Identity, then, failure, another very strong sense of identity for people, another conceptual identity, of thinking of yourself as somebody who has failed at something. My life has been a failure. It's too late now. I've made so many mistakes. I've married the wrong person. I chose the wrong career. I tried, but it didn't work out. The world didn't recognize my talents. I never had a real chance. Life never gave me a chance. If only my parents had taught me at an early age, if only they had not, if only the system wasn't so, if only then perhaps, but it's too late now. That's a heavy sense of self. It's a conceptual identity that is as heavy or heavier than the person who thinks, I've made it in the world, everybody, I'm the great one who has achieved wealth, fame, and so on. They're both heavy, but I say perhaps the miserable one is even heavier.